It's Total Access. I'm Wally, and one of the things we love on this show is science and research. And we had the opportunity to put ourselves under the microscope here recently. I found a survey about, are you annoying? And I took the test. Okay, we'll go through my results later because mine's probably pretty obvious.
You don't really need a test to tell.
Yeah, mine's pretty obvious how I did. But I was curious how, like, Betty Rock and how New Girl Stace and Zach would fare in this test because some of them are far less annoying than other people. And so I'm curious.
He really looked at you, Zach.
That was an accident. I was meant to look at you. All right, so I'm curious, how you guys did. What it is it asks you 20 questions, and then you rate yourself 1 to 5 on, disagree or strongly agree. And so it's like some of the questions are, other people often annoy me. 1 to 5, how would you answer that question? Like, Zach, how did you answer that question?
I think I said a 4.
That's about right for you because you actually get very annoyed with people, but you're still like, you suck it all down till you're going to explode one day and show up here with a rifle. But you're still nice to people. Betty Rock, how did you answer that?
I missed the question. What was it?
That a girl. How could this even remotely be scientific? Other people often annoy me.
It depends on the person.
Right.
So I would say a 3.
A 3. Okay, how about you, Stace?
I said a 3 because it depends on the situation for me.
Yeah, that's the problem with surveys is they're not concrete because there are certain people that drive me absolutely insane here.
I know what you mean.
Now I'm looking around. A couple of the other questions that were on here, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Zach, I know you hit a 5 on that.
I said 4.
What? You're insane. I hit a 5 on that.
You want to take my survey for me?
Yes, I will. See? Well, I got to do it right. Somebody has to. Rock, what did you end up on that
I did a 4.
A 4. How about you, Stace?
I did a 4.
4. Okay, so let's do this. I'll go through more of the questions and my results in a minute, but I'm just curious how you guys scored overall, and I'll compare your annoying score with my annoying score and see where we ended up. So, Zach, what was your overall score for the 20 questions, the average?
My overall was 3.22.
Lower than me, all right. Betty Rock, where'd you end up?
Mine was 2.89.
No way! There's no way. You were way more annoying than a 2.89.
If mine is 2.89, then yours has got to be like 50.2.
Looking for it? Looking for it. Stace, where'd you end up?
3.05.
3.05. It's funny because my wife ended up at about a 3.05 as well because she took the quiz, and I was standing over her shoulder, and then she got really quiet, and she's like, oh my goodness, it says I'm really irritating. And I just looked at her and I went, yeah? And she's like, no, I'm not, am I? I'm like, that says you are, baby. So, she was not happy the rest of, the morning that she had scored, so high on the irritating scale. So, okay, well, you guys, that's pretty good. I'll go through a couple of the other questions, and you guys can debate my answer. If I rated myself properly or not, I will take that because I want to become less annoying. That's my goal because I scored all kind of high. Good luck. It's Total Access. I'm Wally, and we came across a survey here on the show that all the members of the show have taken about how annoying you are. Zach took it, Betty Rock, and New Girl Stace have all taken theirs. And what are your average scores? How did you guys come up? And before I give you mine, Zach, what was your average score?
That was a 3.22.
3.22. Betty Rock, how annoying were you on average?
2.89.
That is crazy. Stace?
3.05.
3.05. The only person that actually has any room to feel good about themselves, I know Stace and Zach are looking at me all smugly because they know I scored high on the annoying scale, is Betty Rock. Betty Rock, you are what the average in the study was at 2.89.
Really?
Yes, that is amazing.
I don't see why it's so amazing.
Well, it is because you're hard to deal with. So Stace took a picture of her results online. Zach did a spreadsheet. This is all following their total, who they are as people. What did you do, Betty Rock, when I asked you to bring in your results?
I took a picture. Well, I drew it.
Yeah, you didn't take a picture. She drew a picture on a sticky note.
Well, I didn't know. That was even optional. I wasn't even thinking about drawing that. Then I was like, well, maybe I should.
Yeah.
You're I went the extra mile on this.
She did,
yeah,
yes.
And then I get in here and I'm like, wow, mine's really lame.
Well, here's the deal. Basically, this study looks at being picky, arrogant, and irritating. It gives you a little graph. I came in with an overall score slightly higher than y'all's, 4.02.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be higher than that.
I did too, actually. Like, some of the questions are, I find that there are a few people I can really trust. I gave that a 4 out of 5. Because that's true. I have my core group of people that I trust in my life.
None are in this room.
No, no. I'm better at what I do than most people. I gave myself a 5 on that one. If I could have given myself a 10, I would have. It only went up to 5. I have high standards for work performance. I gave myself a 5. People often disappoint me. I gave myself a 4 on that one, but then I drew a picture of Betty.
Please. Please.
I enjoy being the center of attention. I gave myself a 1 because that's not very
Oh, no, that's a 5.
Shenanigans right there.
Yes, shenanigans have been called. That is true. I gave myself a 15. I don't care what people think of me. You guys will argue this, but I actually gave myself a 4 on that because I always say that I don't care what people think. But at the end of the day, I think we all do to some degree. Mm-hmm. And there are certain people in my life that I definitely care what they think of me. Let me see.
That wasn't funny. I'm sorry.
Other people.
I wasn't supposed to laugh.
No, here's what's funny. This actually is funny. Other people find me attractive. I gave myself a 1 on that one. Zach, what'd you give yourself?
I don't remember.
No, you do remember.
I put a 2, I think.
No, you did not.
I originally put
Zach,
a 3.
Zach gave himself a 3.
I gave myself a 3 because I didn't know either way.
You know what,
and
Zach?
I wanted that to be like a not applicable.
Other people find me attractive. Zach gave himself a 3, and I gave Zach a mirror.